What's up, guys? My name's John. Sorry, my wife got me laughing right now. So today we're gonna go over my our snake collection. It's not that big yet. We're working on that, but one of the things I want to talk about before that is actually doing your research, learning how to take care of your animals properly. Really taking the time to know what it is you want to get into. Like I said in my previous video, I'm mainly focusing on ball pythons because they're pretty easy to take care of. Hot spot, cold spot, water dish, making sure you're feeding them on a routine, usually about once a week, is what's recommended. So it's fairly easy upkeep. I'll go over some of the stuff that I use, some of the stuff that I prefer or that I've found kind of works better. But like I said, getting back to research before I get all over the place and off track, trying to get this in one cut. So I had my wife go out and get a book for us. It's by Kevin McCurley from Nerd. He's actually the owner of Nerd. He's been in the reptile hobby for a very, very, very long time. He's made a lot of the morphs that we've seen around today. So this is called The Complete Ball Python. Great book. I recommend getting it or getting a book that you can actually get like proven background, like proven knowledge of taking care of these animals. Like I said, ball pythons are fairly easy, but whatever you get into, just make sure you're doing your research on it. Make sure you know exactly how to take care of your animals, because the last thing you want to do is bring something home, you take care of it for a couple weeks or a couple months, and then it gets sick, or you get, like, heaven forbid, like the bad juju, and the hobby is a mite infestation, and they can spread like wildfire if you don't catch them in time. But like I said, make sure that you are. you just you threw me off. Like I said, make sure you're doing your research. Let's make sure that we're taking care of our animals the proper way. So with that, I'm going to go ahead. We'll get started with our little baby ball pythons. And unfortunately, the light isn't the greatest, but our bedroom is actually the warmest room in the house. So this is where all the snakes are. It's easiest to regulate the temperatures here, so this is where we have them. Simple setup. Just little terrariums. They're first year hatchlings. They're not very big yet. But we're going to continue to take care of them. Hopefully grow them up, keep them healthy, and they'll be future breeders along the way. Real simple rack. I have my terrariums. They are 10-gallon terrariums right now. My little heating pad for hot side on the right. The water dish and cold hides for all my snakes go either in the center or on the left. I just like to keep it as close to the same as possible. That way, while I'm cleaning and everything, I don't have to think about it. It's just a rhythm. It makes life easier. So we'll get into our snakes. First snake we have is our little ball python we call Saber. He is a pastel, possible yellow belly. He does have markings on his stomach, so we think there's a possibility he might be yellow belly, but we're not sure. We got him from PetSmart. He was really freaking tiny. Actually, all the baby ball pythons that we got right now are from PetSmart. They were all very underfed, stressed out, and we couldn't take the sight of it, so we decided to bring them home. Saber's got really light colored eyes. I don't know if you can see him. He's a little squirmy right now, but very light colored eyes. Beautiful snake though. Extremely curious, very friendly. Great starter snake for anybody. I think ball pythons are absolutely one of the best starters. They stay really small, they're easy to deal with, they're pretty clean. So that is our little Saber. We like to throw like a scarf or something around it to block off the sides. There's nothing really coming from the back, so they don't have to worry about it, but it helps them feel a little bit more comfortable. Alright, next step down. You can just stay standing if you want. I'll move into you. Is our little banana. Again, he was brought from PetSmart. This is, we call him Banana Pepper because he's super freckled out. He's got all these little black spots. Pretty little boy though. We don't know if he's mixed with anything else, or if he's just a regular banana. We tried asking the people that we got him from. They didn't really know. That's another thing. Like when I say do your research, do your research. Like unfortunately, as big as PetSmart and Petco and places like that are, they're bringing in mass animals, right? And they're not really keeping a document of what they have. They can't tell you, hey, this is exactly where they came from. This is how well they're eating, the hatch date, anything like that. So when you get an animal from there, you're kind of in space on all the important things that you really want to know. But again, a little Banana Pepper here, absolutely beautiful. He's a very welcomed addition. He's a little fat boy right now. He actually just ate, so he's a little timid. We're working on that, but he's one of our favorites.
They're all our favorites.
Well, they're all our favorites, I guess. They're our babies, so we love them all, but we all definitely have, some have special places in our hearts. Doesn't mean that we care for the others any less. There's some that it's like your kids. Like, you love all your kids, but there's just some you like to be around more than others. I'm just kidding. It's horrible. Alright, so that was our little Banana Pepper.